Hello, this is Unknown Void Cat, and welcome back to another HardRock TerraFirmaCraft video, where today we're in the game to get metal back started, because not yesterday, it was actually a few days ago that I played this. The last video was a few days ago. Whenever the last video was, we finally got the forge finished. I mean, we've had this, the forge stuff. We've had the forge for a while, and we've had the crucible for a while, but we didn't have this building that, will stop the pollution from the forge by, using this basic filter frame with the wool to, get rid of the sulfur. We just got this last video. So with this, we can now get fully into metalworking without having to worry about me, absolutely annihilating my base with horrible amounts of pollution. We don't gotta worry about that anymore, so we're free to start getting bronze working. More bronze. Only problem is, if you look at it, we got a lot of copper, okay amount of bismuth, barely any cephalerite. We do not have, we don't have enough cephalerite, which is zinc. We need a lot more of this if I'm to get doing like a lot of bronze stuff. So, that's my goal today. Get a lot of bronze. Get lots of cephalerite stuff ready. So what I need to do is find where the closest one is. Because I do not remember. Because I marked the malachite as current malachite mine. Because I spent so long trying to find it because I didn't mark it. So when I found it again, I made sure to mark it. But I didn't do that for my cephalerite or my bismuth. Bismuth isn't as hard because I'm pretty sure it's just this. It's really close. But I can't remember which cephalerite it is that I used. I think it's over here though. Somewhere. Is it though? It might be down here. No, it's definitely not down here. I don't think I'd go this far down. I'm too lazy for that. Where is it? I swear I remember it being somewhere. That's tetrahedrite. Maybe it's... I'm not going that... It'd never be that far up. I wouldn't be willing to go that far up. It has to be somewhere nearby. Somewhat, at least. It has to be at least somewhere near-ish. That's redstone and ruby. Malachite, bismuth, malachite, salt, malachite. I do not remember. That's a bit of a pickle. It seems I've perhaps forgotten it completely where my cephalerite. It actually might be this. Maybe it's... Nah, I don't think it's that far now. There's no way it's that far, because I would have remembered having to walk that far away. Because that's really... Oh, it might be this actually. Yeah, because it's right next to graphite. I feel like I remember the cephalerite being next to my graphite. Because I think these are both my current open mines. Because I remember going down there for graphite as well. I think it's that. So we just gotta go over there. Unfortunately, is very far though. So I better bring some supplies. By that I mean some good old food, some good old water. So finish this off. Is that an orca? Orca online. Yeah, it's orca. I thought I wondered if it was a shark for a second, but that's definitely orca. Pumpkin chunks I'll bring. I'm actually gonna bring cabbage. Pumpkin chunks are way more preserved, so I don't want to waste them. But let's get them moving. And while I'm walking there, I'll give a small little story of something I've been doing recently. Recently, I've been getting into a new game. By new game, I mean a game that I've technically played a long time ago, like a few years ago. But I didn't play I didn't play a super huge amount of it, and I didn't play it very well. I kind of cheated in it and bumped up stuff and didn't really get into it because I bored myself by cheating in it. But now I've come back years later to play it more classically without bumping up XP and item multipliers, and that is Ark. I came back to play Ark Survival Unvolved, or whatever, however the full name. It's called Ark. I can't remember how the full name goes. I think it is Ark Survival Evolved, but I've recently come back to play it because it's been years since I played it. I never really got that far in the game, and I essentially I got bored and gave up after a little bit because I didn't want to grind XP and stuff, so I just like bumped up like the item multipliers and XP multipliers so high that I ended up getting bored of the game because I leveled up too easily. I'd like kill a few dinos and be like level 50, so I ended up like boring myself out. So this time I tried like playing it more legit. Like I deleted all my data I've had before, deleted everything I had in the game, and then just started from scratch. Set all the settings to default, no extra XP, no extra stats, no extra items, and was just playing like legitimate default settings. And I was having a fun time. Like it's a lot slower, you know. You don't level up so crazily. Like right now, after like hours of playing, I'm only like level 20 some. I think like level 26 or something, and I'm not super far because I kept dying. I think I'm currently at the point of like I made a little straw house on a beach. I made a little nice straw house on a beach with I used to have a parasaur. I had two parasaurs. I had a parasaur, and then I got it killed by a raptor. Then I got a parasaur, and this time was protected because instead of being out in the middle of open, I finally had a base. But then I accidentally didn't notice a raptor running in my base while I was doing something else. And it died again. My second parasaur also died, and I never replaced it because I just didn't care to. So I unfortunately have no parasaur, but I got a even better replacement because around a little bit after that parasaur died, I finally got to a level of unlocking the trike saddle, and then like a bit after that, I got to a level where you can get trank arrows, and I got myself a triceratops. A very low level one. I think it was only like level 3, but still a triceratops. So it's pretty cool. A lot better at harvesting berries and a lot tougher than a parasaur. I'm gonna go ahead and mark these guys as just so I don't have to do that whole thing again. I'm gonna mark these as current cephaloite mine. And let me also check this graphite and see if it's also a current mine. I'm pretty sure this graphite is where I'm currently mining out of as well, but I just want to make sure. Yep, it is. Okay, easy. All I have to go to this then is just... I should remember though to always do this now. I've learned my lesson that I need to, whenever I start mining something, I need to mark it as the current thing I'm mining, because I have so many of these little dots everywhere for so many resources that I need to mark these stuff to my current mine so I don't like lose them. But before I do that all, I'm just gonna take a quick nap. And let me get back to my story. So I got a cool triceratops, pretty cool. He's not as bad anymore. Now that I destroyed a bunch of trees and berries with them, which that's one of the nice things about him as well compared to Parasaur, is that he can kill trees unlike the Parasaur. He's not like good for wood or anything, you know, he doesn't give you a bunch of wood, he just gives you mostly thatch. But it's still like cool. It's still pretty cool in comparison to what like the Parasaur could do. Plus, thanks to its, you know, ability of being, you know, a Triceratops, I don't gotta worry so much about some random raptor sneaking into the base and killing it, because it's a whole lot stronger. I did not bring a single support beam, did I, huh? That's unfortunate, but it'll probably be fine. As long as I mine out both ways instead of just going fully forward, as long as I go this way, I should be able to get a good amount of sphalerite before I hit the maximum on both angles. The maximum of, you know, these support beams. So I got a cool Triceratops, which is a lot stronger, and I was actually demonstrated that strength because right before I, a little bit before I stopped playing today, I was sitting on my base getting metal stuff finally set up because I finally got enough metal to actually, you know, get a smithy and make some basic tools. Not too many because unfortunately I haven't found a single metal rock yet because I'm not near a mountain. And I'm pretty sure if I try to go to a mountain, I will probably get murdered by a raptor in 5 seconds if I try to, like, cross through all the forests and stuff, because I'm not very good at, what's the word? I'm not very good at paying attention to my surroundings, so I'm very weak to, a raptor appearing out of nowhere, sneaking up and killing me at any moment. So going to the forest would be my instant death. So I've essentially been relying on just randomly getting little bits and pieces of metal from like regular rocks sometimes. And then I killed a few tech parasaurs I found on like a little hillside who gave me enough scrap metal like to act as a replacement for getting, you know, a single metal pickaxe, a crossbow, and a sickle. So I don't have to like constantly grind as much for like is it fiber? Yeah, fiber. Because I hate going fiber, dude. Fiber's so slow to get because you have to like pick in those berry bushes, and you just you just keep getting like dozens of berry bushes crowding up your inventory for like barely any fiber. But with the sickle, you get huge amounts of fiber for one bush and no berries, so you don't gotta worry about it. Cause I don't want to be picking up berries. What's the good of that? What's the good thing about picking up berries myself? If I ever need berries, I'll just hop on my trike and have him like mow down a bunch of berry bushes. He's way better at getting it than me. So there's no reason for me to be picking up berry bushes myself. But I got those tools, but essentially I think what happened a little bit before or maybe after I got those stuff, what happened is the area I'm living in has like some brontos, like the brontosauruses around. At least I think that's how you call them. I think that's their name. There's a few of them around. And then rarely, sometimes in the area, not too close to my base, but somewhat near, sometimes a T-Rex will spawn. And unfortunately, what ended up happening is one of the T-Rexes aggroed onto a Brontosaurus. And then the Brontosaurus did not kill it very well. It was kind of stupid. It was barely attacking it. And instead, it led the T-Rex. Okay, I'm not attacking this wall anymore. It's going to mess me up. It ended up leaving the T-Rex straight into my base. Because what essentially happened is it died right next to my wall. Because I had to get I had like, you know, my house. And then around the house, I had like some wooden spike walls stuff. And the Brontosaurus died right next to the wooden spike walls. So after the T-Rex, you know, ate up the Bronto, it immediately tried like targeting onto my trike, and the wooden spike balls literally did nothing. Not because it destroyed it. It literally just somehow, like, I guess hopped over or something. I don't actually know what I was doing because I was in my house at the moment, so I didn't notice until after. I didn't notice. No, I wasn't in my house, actually. I was a little distance away from my house. I think I was actually gathering bushes. And the reason I knew it is because I don't remember exactly how it works, but I do remember that Triceratops, if they're surrounded by like a more powerful enemy, like a T-Rex or something, their head will start to glow like a reddish aura around it. And I saw that, and then I heard like a roar, and I was like, okay, something's up. So I ran back to my base because I was like really close by picking those berries. I ran back and I see this thing right next to the wall. I freak out. I try taking my Triceratops a little bit farther away from it so like it doesn't aggro onto it. But then when I'm trying to move the Triceratops, that triggers the T-Rex to aggro on it, and it somehow gets around my wooden wall. I don't really know how it got around the wooden spike wall because I was too busy moving the Triceratops. It just somehow did without like destroying the wooden spikes or anything. It literally just somehow, I guess, went around it, which doesn't really make sense because I made it like all the way from like from like the side of a hill all the way to the water. So I don't really know how it got around the spike wall without destroying it, but it did, and it was like just sitting in my base. But luckily for me, it ended up picking a fight with another Brontosaurus, killed it, but it was weak enough though that I was able to go in with my low level Triceratops and just kill it. The Triceratops did almost die though, because the T-Rex was low level, like, but not that low level. It was like I think it was about level 30 something. That was what the T-Rex was, versus my Triceratops was like level 5 or something after like getting a few levels from like breaking trees and stuff. So it was like a tough fight, but it didn't go too bad. I was able to luckily still make it, despite everything. Despite everything, the Triceratops did beat the T-Rex, just it had like almost no health after is the problem. It was very close to dying before the fight ended. Like, I was very lucky that the Triceratops was able to like get the final hit off before anything bad happened. Can I just like throw you on the ground for a second so I can pick this up? Okay, and then this will let me pick you back up, and I'll pick the torch up back in a second after I get rid of this axe and stuff. But that was like a scare. I was like, man, how this T-Rex get my base? Like, isn't the whole purpose for this like spike wall to like prevent the T-Rex from getting in? That's like its whole purpose. Yet somehow it just like got around super easily. But I killed it. Now the same could not be said for the many times I kept dying to like a raptor or something, because those are one of the dangers. The dangers are like the raptors, not the T-Rexes. The T-Rexes are actually perhaps one of the easiest dangerous mobs in Ark. Mostly just because they're so big and they're so loud. And they're also constantly aggroing on a brontosaurus, so they half the time they either get killed or they're just too distracted, and like they make their presence very well known. Like you will know they're there very easily. Very, very easily. So half the time I don't need to really worry about them. So I usually die to raptors. Raptors are usually my end, because for some reason, you feel like they're like medium sized. You feel like they'd be noticeable, but like they sneak up. They sneak up like crazy on me. They'll just sneak up on you out of nowhere. Like, I was just like walking on a beach one day before I, established my very first like house, before like I got to that point. And, it was just me with my I don't even think I had a bow yet. I just had like a little slingshot, and one of the spears was me with my parasaur, riding my first parasaur with like a nice spear and bow. And then I'm just like going on this beach, and all of a sudden like two raptors appear out of nowhere, they start killing my parasaur. Then they're like going to kill me. I luckily get away into water, and then I die 5 seconds later because they like baited me into the water, where instead of the raptors killing me, a bunch of piranhas do the job instead. The raptors may not have killed me, but the piranhas did instead, which is very unfortunate. Piranhas are also like the deadly thing, dude. They be like vicious in water. Like, if you get 5 piranhas in the water, they will tear you up badly. They go crazy with it. So I had to be careful. I had to be very careful. But it didn't work, and I died anyway, and I had to walk all the way back. But I eventually did get my revenge. I hit them with a few bolas, hit the raptor with a bola while its friend was gone, and then immediately like stabbed it in the head like 10 times until it died. And then I did the same to its friend. So I did get revenge for my parasaur that died, and I recovered his saddle, of which I used for my second parasaur before, he died as well. And then after that, I just kind of put the parasaur saddle in a chest to rot away, because there's no reason for a parasaur anymore. Like, what's their use? Their main two things are like they can get berries, but a Triceratops does it better and is cooler. And they also can like be acting as alarm, but I don't care. That's what the spike wall's for. Though technically the Rex did get over the spike wall. But the thing is, at this point in the game, if the only thing that can really be dangerous at my home turf, like obviously like if I'm far away from the base, any little thing can be dangerous, because one little raptor attacking you can lead to you accidentally running into a million bad things. But if I'm on my home turf with my Triceratops and everything, a raptor's nothing. The only thing I gotta worry about is like big stuff. But big stuff I don't need an alarm system for, because the big animals are an alarm system in their own right, because they're just so loud and they make their presence well known. So I don't really need a parasaur acting as alarm, because the only thing I would need it to alarm me about is like a raptor, because Rexes just they're their own alarm. T-Rexes will like make their presence known when they come to attack you, and raptors just aren't a big deal at base. They are away from base, as I said before, though. I did get killed by a raptor again when I tried leaving base, and even this was after I got stronger. This was after I got like a full set of hide armor and like a bow and arrow and everything. I was like a bit stronger then, and I actually got to the tech where you can unlock raptor saddle, and I tried boloing, hitting like the raptor with the bola so I can like knock it out with some trank arrows that I had, and it didn't work. I think the reason that it didn't work is might be because it was an alpha raptor, but I don't know, because that's the one thing is that I don't remember a lot of things about the games. I do remember like a decent amount because I did play like put a good amount of hours in a game before I quit a few years ago. Even if I didn't finish too much of the game and like I didn't beat a single boss in the game, I still did play it enough to have a decent amount of knowledge on how things work. But I don't remember for sure whether or not like an like a enemy being a I don't know for sure if like an enemy being a alpha like stops it from a bola from working on it. I don't know, because I don't want to look it up, because I've kind of like I made it my mission now to not look up so much stuff, because I did it so much when I first played the game that I kind of like took the joy out of the game. So now that I'm coming back to the game after years of playing, I don't want to mess with any settings, and I don't want to just look everything up, because that kind of took the fun out of it. Because it made like when you look up everything, it makes the game kind of easy. Because for example, like T-Rexes, I remember this from like a few years ago when I played the game a few years ago. T-Rexes were always like this crazy, huge threat that was like this impossible thing to tame. But then the minute you look up how to tame it, it's become so easy because you get like 10 different exploits that make it super easy. Like I don't remember how exactly the exploit worked because it was a year ago, but I remember it being something like you use like a few stone gates and like bear traps or something. You can like trap the T-Rex, making it like super easy for you to like capture it. Like I remember there's just like all these exploits. So like now that I'm playing the game again, I don't want to look this stuff up. I want to like forget all that stuff so I can like play the game like more organically, and not just like, you know, not just know every single tip and trick for getting all the dinosaurs. Like I want to learn on my own. Like okay, I want to experiment my own. Like okay, it seems that these alpha dinosaurs don't like get affected by the same stuff the regular ones do. Like, you know, the bola worked on the regular raptor, but the alpha raptor, it didn't work on. Or maybe it did work on it and I just didn't hit the bola in time. Because there honestly is a chance that maybe the bola does work on an alpha raptor, but I don't know, because I'm not sure if I did hit it with the bola. It's possible I actually missed and I didn't know it. I could have potentially have missed. I could have just missed my shot, but I don't know, because I kind of like panicked when the like raptor started running at me. I panicked. I like panicked when I saw the crazy dino running at me as like Firefly activated, and I wasn't like fully paying attention at whether or not it fully did hit it or not. I think it did though, maybe, but that's something I'll find out in the future. I'll experiment with that in the future. Okay, can I pick this stuff up real quick? Darn it. Let me just, I forgot I had a backpack. I was like, darn, I'm running out of inventory, but I forgot I actually have a backpack, so it doesn't matter. This inventory management stuff doesn't matter because I have a backpack. Okay, I think this is enough for now, so I'm probably going to head back. I don't want to spend too much time just mining stuff out, right? That's going to be boring, so let's go ahead and start heading back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some more Ark soon. I've been having fun, even if it's like even the game can feel grindy at times. It is fun. It's gonna be a different thing when I like try to like start doing like other stuff. Cause right now I'm just why do I hear a zombie? That's frightening. I shouldn't hear a zombie. They shouldn't be on the surface. Maybe maybe there's a cave nearby and I'm just hearing the cave. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and run though. Maybe a zombie didn't somehow get up here, did it? No, I just must have been hearing a cave, because zombies can't spawn on the surface like that. Weird though. Strange. But anyways, let's go ahead and head back. Yeah, but it's gonna be crazy though when I play the other maps eventually. Because right now, the main map I played years ago was mostly just what's it called? I mostly just played the island or the center, whatever the original map's called. I think it's the island, right? I mostly just played that. Like I didn't really play the other maps too much, and the reason for that is kind of embarrassing. Well, not some of it. The reason for 2 of the maps is embarrassing. The other one isn't. So essentially, I never played Extinction. Isn't as embarrassing. I didn't play Extinction because I didn't really like it as much because it felt too OP. Like it just felt like really overpowered. Like I feel like it was just so easy to get stuff in Extinction. I felt like Extinction was a lot easier. So I didn't play Extinction because of that. But the embarrassing thing was the other 2. And essentially the reason why I didn't play the other 2 maps as much, but I do want to eventually, is I'm a little bit of a can sometimes be a little bit of a coward, and I get spooked very easily by like getting jump scared or like ambushed by a monster or something. Like you've probably seen it if you've seen some of my other videos playing this mod, even Minecraft. Like when like a random snake appeared out of nowhere and attacked me, I started running and like I got like jump scared. So that happened to me with Ark. Except the thing about it is it happens way worse with like the other 2 maps because Scorched Earth has the whatchamacall. The thing that actually like let me stop playing Scorched Earth years ago, and like going back to Island map, was the golems. The fact that you could just be walking up, like walking on a mountain, you know, trying to get some like stone rocks, and then out of nowhere just like this, you walk into your like one kind of funny looking rock, but it doesn't even look that funny, it just looks like a normal rock. You happen to walk near one rock and all of a sudden like a golem appears out of nowhere and just like, it's like, hey guys, how you doing? It just like hucks an entire rock, immediately crushing your skull despite you wearing flak armor. That's kind of terrifying, and it legitimately made me like, it literally, like, I freaked out so badly when I was like playing the game and I was just like walking up a mountain and like some random golem appeared out of nowhere and just insta killed me with a rock. And it actually made me kind of rage quit. I was like, it also made me like legitimately kind of afraid to walk up the mountains again. I was cause like, I can't go up the mountains to get stone rocks because like, what if there's another golem waiting up there to kill me out of nowhere? I was like afraid to walk in the mountains, so it ended up like making me unable to do anything in the map. So I ended up stopped playing Scorched Earth. And then the what's the other one called? Aberrations, isn't it? The cave one. I just couldn't play because it was dark. I'm eventually someone who's not good with the dark, unfortunately. It was too dark, and I could never see where I was going. So that made everything like a million times scarier. And I always felt like there's gonna be some kind of horrible monster around the corner to kill me. So I legitimately, essentially never played it. Scorched Earth, I at least gave like a few hours. I played it for a few hours like years ago when I was playing the game. I played it for a few hours. I got flak stuff by going up like a shallow mountain. And then, golems started appearing because I went further and further up the mountains. And then I quit. Arborations, I didn't even do that. I literally played 1 hour, made a bow, and I was like, no, I'm too afraid to even start looking for metal. It's too dark. There's too much stuff waiting around. And I literally quit then and there. I literally have like the non-existent experience at all with aberrations because I was too much of a coward. So, yeah. Only map I really have any experience with is just the island and a little bit of Scorched Earth. So it'll be cool to eventually maybe try to play those maps that I never got experience playing with again. Trying to play them and like this time not be as much of a coward. It'll be fun. That's why I wanted to come back to the game and try it again, even if unfortunately it is very laggy for me. So I can't really play it. Unfortunately, I would love making a series of me trying to get into the game again and like learn the game because I didn't even play that much. So it'd be a cool like trip trying to try to make a video series of it, but unfortunately the game's too laggy for me. So there's literally no way it'd work at all. Like even just me playing it by myself, it will sometimes like freeze up. Like I was trying to kill a parasaur. I was trying to kill a random parasaur and the game was starting to lag up for a bit. There's no way I could like also make a video at the same time. Like if I was like trying to play the game and have like recording software and everything up, the game would just not load. The game would there's no chance the game would like want to load very well at all. So unfortunately that cannot be done. But I can still have time on my own enjoying it. This is very fun. And it's fun talking about it sometimes as well in video. It can be fun to talk about things and my experiences in the game. I don't know what you guys think about my stories, but I think it's fun to tell. It's fun to talk about. Talk about my experiences. In fact, since today seems to be the Ark day of me talking about Ark, why don't I talk about some of my most hated things in Ark? Nothing to do with the game itself. Obviously, you could talk about like bugs and different things. I mean, like just things that you hate that happens. You know, like things like, don't you hate it when this thing happens in this game? Why don't I talk about some of those? Now, these ones are gonna be like kind of like I can't get too much details on them because these are like these are stuff that I only remember when I played the game years ago. Like this isn't stuff that's happened to me currently. Now that I've gone back to the game, these are more things that used to happen. But I remember one of the things that that like annoyed me so much was jellyfish. Like I can't remember what they're actually called in the game, but I remember that there's these like jellyfish monster things. And I remember when I was playing years ago, I got this like sea critter, like this really fast like sea dinosaur thing you could tame. I remember getting one, and I was like, it was like so cool, and I was having so much fun. And then I got absolutely annihilated because I ran into a pack of jellyfish, and they just like stun locked me and like murdered me and my my little sea creature I got, and I couldn't get my stuff back because I was in the middle of the sea and I had like no other like sea animal tame, so I just lost everything. So that was like really annoying. The other really annoying thing is is like whenever you're like is when you have like a flyer. You know when you have like a flyer, like a pterodon, or not really much, not as much with like the bird, like the big bird, that argy or whatever it's called. I can't remember, because that one has a lot of stamina. But like the pterodon, when you're trying to go fast on it, it's like so horrible when you don't manage your, when you don't like properly manage your stamina like how you're supposed to, and you just like end up running and like you end up running out of stamina like mid-flight right above like a really dangerous mountain full of like hyenodons or T-Rexes, and you're like you just like you could literally just see all the dangerous stuff below you as your like pterodon starts doing like the emergency like going down mode where like they run out all stamina and they just like start like slow falling down, and you have like no control over them, you can't tell them to move or anything, and you just see them like slowly hover to the ground as like a pack of like hyenas and everything just start slowly circling around your landing spot, just waiting for you to touch down on the ground and immediately devour you in seconds. And you're just like sitting there like in the last few seconds you're like, I'm so dead. It's so over. It's so over. I'm not making it out of here alive. We're gonna be eaten alive in a matter of seconds, bro. Why did this have to happen? Why did I not manage the stamina correctly? It's horrible when that happens. You get absolutely annihilated by like a million things at once because you didn't manage your stamina. And they just swarm you. They swarm you like crazy. Do. I need to go ahead and get some bismuth as well. Where's the bismuth again? I think it's this one, right? Let's go ahead and mine that one as well. This time, I'm gonna actually bring my stuff. I might stop using the large vessel. Maybe I'll stop using that. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in here, actually, my backpack. Or maybe I can, no, I don't think you can put these in your backpack, because I think it'll like weigh you down if you have too much. I would have put it in my backpack, but I think it weighed me down at the same time, so no. I'll just throw it in my backpack. Let's head out. Heading on out to the source of the bismuth. The bismuth is what I need, and it is what I seek today. Today I run to grab the bismuth. But yeah, I think one of the things at Ark that like is my like slight fear of dark. I'm not a good person with dark. That's probably the whole reason with the operation map is everything. And it extends not just to games but real life, dude. Like you ever just be like out in the middle of the night in like the kitchen or something, like it's dark but you don't want to turn the lights on or anything. And so you're just out there lit up by nothing but like the light from the lit up by nothing but like the simple light from the fridge that you're opening because you're like grabbing something to drink or whatever, and you just like get so paranoid, like you just like you can't look at, like you just like if you like you look out the window and like just the darkness of the window makes you paranoid. Like that's how it be for me sometimes. It's just there's like something. It's not even about seeing something. It's just the fact that there might be something out there that just like sends shivers down your spine. It's just like this like dread. Like I don't see anything here, but there could be something there, and I just feel like somebody may or may not be ready to grab me at any moment. And you never know. You never truly know. You don't know when somebody's gonna appear out the shadows. I can't see. You know, I can't see what's here. It's like, who knows what something might happen, and I'll never know. I never know. So I'm definitely like someone who really gets more paranoid in the dark. And it extends even into games. Because obviously in real life, you're like, oh, I'm afraid somebody might appear out the dark. But for like the game, it's like, I'm afraid of the dark because I'm like afraid that like a raptor might appear literally out of nowhere and immediately murder me. I'm afraid like if I'm in the dark, who knows when a raptor might just appear and like immediately kill my character, like I lose everything because I can't get my stuff back without any equipment to protect myself. Like I can't like if I lose my stuff in the middle of a forest, there ain't no way I'm getting that stuff back. I'll get killed on the way there. But that's just how it be. That's just how it be for me. Yeah. But I'm definitely not like a horror person. Definitely I'm not even like that bad with horror. I actually don't know. I mean I'm not. Like I'm not bad with like horror things, I'm just bad with like the dark specifically. But if there's just like a scary monster appears, that's not a problem. It's like the anticipation that there might be something scary that's scarier than the scary thing itself. The fact there could be something is scarier than there being something. Is how it is. That's how it be. So I don't really know how good I'd be with horror games because I haven't actually played horror games very much. I don't really play horror games. I don't really buy horror games because like it just feels like a waste of money. Like if you got a limit on money, I'd rather spend the money on like games that are replayable. Like I feel like just like a horror game is kind of like a one and done kind of situation. You play it, you're done. And so because of that, it's just like, I don't really wanna buy a horror game. I'd rather buy another DLC for Solaris. I feel like I'd get better value out of that. That or just buying like another strategy game. Like I don't know, buying like for example, like what would be better? Spending $20 on a horror game or spending $20 or something on Against the Storm? You could buy Against the Storm instead, and that's a lot better value, I'll say. And that's something I haven't even played that much of Against the Storm. Like it's an amazing, but I can tell it's an amazing call in the game. And so I definitely need to get back to it because I'm pretty sure it's updated a lot. Like it's updated like a huge amount since the last time I played. Like I'm pretty sure like it's had like a lot of updates, and like some of the updates like they added like what, fishing or like what was some of the other stuff. Like I remember there's something about adding like another race, like updates ago, but I've never actually played. Like I've never played since they added a new race. Like I saw, and even that I didn't, like what I mean by that is I didn't play when they added a new race. Like I just saw the thing telling me. So the last time I played was before they added a new race. So I haven't even experienced what like the fourth new race they added in the game was. So I do need to get back and play that game again. I just get too distracted with other games, like my Minecraft or RimWorld, or playing the Equestria War Hearthfire mod pack again, or mod again. I love Equestria War. It's such a great mod for Hearthfire 4. I literally don't play Hearthfire 4 except for that mod. I've literally never played base game Hearthfire 4, because the minute I've told this story before, the minute I opened up Hearthfire 4, because I wanted to buy it, because when I bought the game, one of the first games I actually bought for computer besides RimWorld, I bought it because I used to like watch so many videos on it and the game looked so cool. But then I actually after I got the game and loaded up and everything, I just couldn't play it because I like got so demoralized because because it felt like everything was DLC locked, bro. I clicked on one nation and immediately was like, you can't do this. You can't do this. You can't also do this. Ooh, that cool DLC, that cool focus tree that looks really interesting and like special. No, you can only do the historical path. That focus tree is DLC locked. Oh, this feature, DLC locked. Oh, this focus tree, DLC locked. This DLC locked. So it just felt like everything was DLC locked, which like omega like demoralized me so quickly, and I literally immediately X'd out the game, and I didn't play it for an entire year after buying the game. Like I literally bought the game, opened it up, and immediately closed it after like a few minutes and never played the game. It wasn't until like a year later that I actually tried playing the game, because I found out about the Equestria War mod, and I decided like I'll give it a try. I'll see what it's like. I'll see if it makes up for the lack of DLCs, and it did, because while yes I still don't have like, while yes even with the mod, there's still gonna be stuff I'm missing for like, you know, when it comes to DLCs that add like gameplay features, like, you know, the spy system and all the, you know, gameplay stuff. I still won't have, you know, DLCs aren't gonna make up for that. But the big thing mods make up for is the lack of focuses. Because the problem is, like, the reason I like Hearthfire 4 isn't mostly for like the you know, gameplay, like, isn't mostly for the like the army system, you know, taking over nations. Like, of course that's fun. Like, of course without that the game would be boring. But the main enjoyment I get out of the game is the focus trees. That's the thing I like about it, like the different stories that your nation tells. Because at the end of the day, like, obviously the game would be boring if it was just focus trees. If it was just like focus trees, you're just reading text and there's no conquering nations, it'd be boring. But it's the same without the focus trees. If it was just conquering nations, no focus trees, the game would also be boring. Like, that's why, you know, people don't really like playing, you know, nations without a focus tree, like a, you know, default nation. And that's essentially what Hearthfire 4 was like to me without DLCs. Without DLCs, all the nations kind of felt boring because, like, 90% of them, all you could do is just do the basic historical focus tree. Like, all you could do is just the basic stuff. You couldn't do any, like, the cool stuff, the cool alternative things, and all the interesting focus trees with interesting paths were all, like, DLC locked, which made it oh so boring. Oh so boring. But with mods, you don't gotta worry about that, because obviously, if it's a mod, every focus tree is just gonna be there. You know, there's no DLC locked focus trees. Every focus tree is just there, ready to play, which makes every nation, except for obviously the ones that don't have a big focus tree, but for a lot of the nations in that mod, you know, in the Question War mod, it makes a lot of them interesting. You don't need a DLC, you just play them. You're just gonna play them and get experience that are, you know, fun. They're fun and cool focus tree, which I like. You're just gonna have fun with them. You don't gotta worry about like, oh, this focus tree is DLC locked. You don't gotta worry about that. You just, you know, you get to play your you can just go ahead and play, you know, what's a focus tree example? If you want to, you can just go ahead and play, you know, Communist, Monarchy, Bronze Hill. You can just go play Poseida's, you know, Communist or Revolutionary North Zebrica. Or you can go play, you know, the you can go play, you know, the supremacist, like, Civil War, and, you know, the Equestrian in the Equestria, you know, the Lunar Empire. You can go play that stuff. You don't gotta worry about, you know, oh, you don't got the DLC for this, so you can't do this cool alternative path. Only thing you gotta worry about is, well, whether the nation has a focus tree added yet. You know, whether or not the mod pack has added a focus tree yet for this nation. That's all you gotta worry about. Me looking at Stalingrad, still waiting. That's the thing I'm waiting for. Me waiting for the one day Stallion Grad gets his focus tree. But still, like, you don't gotta worry about the OCs. That's what got me into HardRock TerraFirmaCraft again, or just got me into it. Period. Was being able to do mod stuff. Otherwise, I never would have really played it. Do 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 do. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. These guys can go ahead and not there. This guy can go ahead and go in here. Why are you in here? You shouldn't be in there. Nor should you be in there. Hammer. I need to go ahead and hammer you guys down real quick. Go ahead and turn you guys all hammered up. Darn it. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta break last second? When I needed you most. When I needed you most, you weren't here for me. Why? Why did you have to leave me, Hammer, when I needed you the most? Come back to me. Darn it, it didn't get made. Or no, it didn't. And I just didn't see it on the ground. Darn it. Pick it back up. Yeah, no, it's over here. Okay. I just need to, toss this into my inventory. No, let's toss these ones into my inventory real quick. Grab 2 sticks. First, let me drink some milk, though, actually. Milk. Ooh, look at all that milk. Heal up my wounds. 1, 2. Bring you guys back to being full things. Break all of these guys up. Okay. Do not do that. I didn't mean to do that. And I'll just go ahead and throw you guys where you belong. These hammers right here. Okay. 4 stacks. Ouchie. Broke my legs. Ain't no way these guys are still watching. Bro, is this because I left? Oh, no. It's just because they're slow. Because you can see these guys have, whatchamacall, 20, only 20 left when they originally were 64. So they're definitely doing it, just really slow. Let me go ahead and start throwing in the bismuth, though, as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the bismuth started. Go ahead and get them started as well. So we can have both of them ready for Buron's working. Okay. You can go in here. And while the bismuth and everything is finishing, why don't I go ahead and grab the, well, how close is actually the cephalorite being finished? There's still like 20 away. I mean, I can go ahead and grab some of them now. Wherever they are. It's kind of hard to see. This place is an absolute junk pile. It's hard to see exactly which is what. I might actually need to grab some stuff in here. Start clearing this out a little. It's a little hard to tell where everything is, so let me convert these into blocks real quick so I can clear out these chests. And now I can search a little bit easier. Where is my cephalorite? Right here. Anything more? Cephalorite didn't see and somehow got split to a different stack. Not as far as you can see. They should be good. Okay. This one has a lot. It actually is full, in fact, with the amount of andesite rocks that are in there. There's a crazy amount, in fact. Why did I get a random dirty dust pile? When did that happen? Okay. All the andesite that I could ever need. I wonder what I should make a new series on. I was thinking of like another game to start playing on the channel. Like not like maybe not a full series because I already have, you know, a full thing, you know, Factorio and this Minecraft, you know, HardRock, this Minecraft mod pack that I have at the same time. I already have these two going that I already have, like, that I'm still nowhere near to completing. Like I'm nowhere near getting spaceships yet in Factorio. And I haven't even got iron yet in this mod pack, in this Minecraft mod pack. So I'm nowhere near completing these 2 playthroughs. But I still kind of want something that I can, like, play every once in a while. As well, like, you know, as kind of, you know, break up, you know, the stuff. You know, not always be playing the same 2 games on this channel. So I'm thinking, like, what's something else I could play as well on, like, the side. what is another game that I have? And that is a good question. I could play FTL again. That's actually the game I started this channel on, was actually playing FTL. And I could get back to it because I remember I had a lot of episodes. Like I played a lot of episodes trying to beat the game for the first time. Like I got a whole day, like wasn't like 20-30 episodes I think it took for me to beat the game for the very first time. I had played a long time, but I could come back to that game again maybe and try to beat the other ships, because I only ever beat that one ship, the what is it, the Kestrel or whatever it's called. The first ship is whatever the first ship is called. I only ever beat it because the other ship that I was gonna do, the second ship that I wanted to beat, was the drone ship. Never got close to beating it. I don't think I even saw the boss with it before, because I'm just like, I'm not the best at using drones, it seems. But I should come back to it one day. I should. But if I wasn't, what's another game, I wonder? What's another game? No strategy games, because those don't really work, because they're too, well, Paradox games require too much of the computer. There ain't no way I can play them and also record at the same time. So those are out of the question. But what else are there, I wonder? What else is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know one of the games I played a little bit of, not too much like on the channel, but when I used to stream for a bit before I stopped, because I don't exist down to stuff for it. I used to play Farm Keeper. At least I think it's the name of the game. So I'm gonna try making a video on it. The only problem with that game is I think literally nobody knows about the game. I don't think I've literally seen a single person ever make a video on the game. So the game, not a very popular game, so the videos on that game, even the shorts on the game, not exactly the most well performing. Though technically that's not really a problem, because are any of my videos truly that well performing? That is the question. I think most of my videos, not including shorts, because obviously shorts do better, because that's because of their existence as shorts. Shorts obviously get better views because, well, it's a short. You know, you just doom scrolling, just scrolling and scrolling. You know, your shorts will be more easily viewed because people are actively going to click on them and like making the choice to click on them. In the same way like a video is. It's like my videos, like what? Last video, my videos usually get like 5 or 10 views. So technically, Farm Keeper being not that popular a game doesn't really matter that much for views, because what views am I truly getting in the first place is the true question that we all always ask. Though at the same time, it'd probably be even worse than that. Like now, currently, I'm getting like what? I maybe get like 10 views if I have like a good Factorio video. I can get like 10 views, sometimes 30 if I'm lucky. But Farm Keeper, honestly, I wonder if I'd even get one view on a Farm Keeper video, because I'm pretty sure the last Farm Keeper video I did was only had like 2 views, and I'm pretty sure the 2 views were just me looking at the video and like just looking at the video to make sure I uploaded properly. So I don't think the view is for me is the thing, but it's an option. Because I'm not that upset. It doesn't really matter if it's not going to get that much views, because as I mentioned before, it ain't like anything's getting that much views. And I'm doing this for fun anyway. I ain't expecting too much out of it. But at the same time, even if I didn't care much about views, Farm Keepers would still be like potential no-go, because I've technically played the game already a lot. Like I already have 80% stuff locked in the game, so it might be better to do something I haven't done as much stuff in yet. So what else is there? I guess there's the opportunity of drawing. I could do that. It's a little time consuming because it takes me like 40 something or more minutes to do. But at the same time, a video takes more than hours. So actually drawing doesn't take much longer. But those also don't get very much views. Drawing is also a thing that I would say does not get much views. Or specifically, with my drawing skills, it doesn't get much views. Drawing is a thing that gets a lot of views for other people who can, well, draw to a decent level. Me, open up like the Paint app or something on the computer and like draw computer mouse. Computer mouse, on the other hand, ain't exactly a good example of a good drawing video, but it's an opportunity. I like it. I know, more specifically, I really like the making the shorts with them, because they're my last one I made, the one with the what was it, the Meow Scarlet. I really liked it because it's just like kind of satisfying to look at it, like looking at my like the finished product of like this just like sped up like short of like me drawing the whole Meow Scarlet. Like looking at it like sped up 50 times at like 50 times speed. It's like nice to look at. So that's an option. But I was already planning. But the thing about that is I was already kind of planning on doing that anyway, because I kind of like, because I already know I like doing it. I was already kind of planning on doing videos like that anyway, because I like doing drawing. Drawing is something I've recently been getting into more and more. So I was already planning on doing a drawing video again eventually. What I'm looking for is something completely new. Like, is there something completely new that I have yet not done? Like, is there something I truly have not done on this channel that I could do that would, like, not be, like, super bad at loading? Because that's the other thing. Every game, of course, has the thing of, like, if I'm going to play it, I have to first worry about whether or not it's going to load well. I could technically not have to... Technically, I don't need to take the sleeping bag out. I could probably just use my bed, but whatever. I've got to worry about whether it works well. So maybe... I could play Stardew Valley, maybe. Maybe I could play Stardew. That might load well. I mean, Stardew's like a pretty smaller game, so... Or like small, like, no, it's like a pretty big game, but it's not, it's like small, like, performance-wise. Like, it's like very, like, not too harmful on the performance, so I could potentially play it. It might work out. But do I want to play it? I mean, I love Stardew. Stardew Valley is an amazing game. Only question is it truly a good video for me? Because I feel like it's a more of a stream game. I don't know if it's as good of like a video game. Because the problem with like Stardew Valley is there isn't really action in it. It's a much more like, you know, slow paced, slowly, you know, spending hours like watering your corn plants. Like, it's not a very action packed game, which means that you kind of got to fill up the area yourself. And also, it's probably better as like a stream game, where, you know, you can like have a chat that you're talking to at the same time that will, you know, help fill up the air. So I don't know if it'd be as good as like a video game, like a game for making videos on. I mean, there's obviously a way to do it because people make videos on Stardew Valley, but for me, I don't know, because I don't got those editing skills the same level. So who knows? Who knows? There's also a Sun Haven, which I technically have already made 2 videos on, so I know it works. But those videos literally got, well, those videos got kind of the whatchamacallit. They got the farm keeper treatment. Those Sun Haven videos got like 2 views, and one of those views was me. One of those views were me. So Sun Haven, not working as well. But of course, that is just like my thing. I just have to find a way to make it more interesting somehow. How I will do that, I do not know. I do not know. I guess I just have to become a more interesting content creator one day, perhaps. That is something I still work on to stay. How to talk more interestingly. How to be more interesting. Make things sound more interesting. I need to eat some. I need to actually some of these guys I want to eat so I can get the new thing. Got food poisoning because of that, but it's worth it because now I got the new type of food that I haven't eaten yet before. Also need to eat this. I should probably start cooking food soon. Try cooking food. How do you make a grill? Because I know you can make it out of cast iron, so you don't have to use the big old raw iron. You can use cast iron, so could I make it? Because I kind of want to. Okay, it says a copper anvil, so maybe I might be able to use a copper anvil, which if that's the case, that should be good, because then I won't have to use as much stuff. Maybe I should try making that then. Because I have iron. I have cast iron. Yeah, sheet. So I need 2 iron sheets. and make it into a double sheet. I need a lot of, what's the thing called? I'm gonna need a lot of whatever that powder is that you use for welding stuff. I'm gonna need a lot of that though first. Where's my stones again? Which chest do I put them in? Oh yeah, here. Grab some limestone, like this much or something. Grab my hammer. Can you crush? It's electric crush, right? Yeah. Yeah, I need flux. That's what it's called. I need a bit of flux if I'm to get that ready. Okay. Go to my little house over here. Set this up. Let me grab a little bit of charcoal piles with my paws, because I got no shovel. Boom. Ready it up. Right in a second. You all ready? Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, so I just need to get the a bunch of flux in here. I'll also grab my hammer out since I'm going to be doing welding. So I just like get all these guys up, go. Then I get two ingots combined together, and those ingots combined together after I combine them together. So you have to get, yeah, because you have to get double combined ingot for cast iron griddles, because you need double sheets. Double. Instead of like single. These guys required, well, yeah, these guys require double ingots. What you need to do is get double ingots, and then double ingots become double sheets. Or whatever. So what we need to do is turn these guys into ingots and combine those ingots together, and then combine those together with ingots to make that grill. And you also have to anvil that grill though. We have to turn the grill into the we have to turn the sheet into a grill though in the anvil thing. Oh, I gotta heat it up more. Wait, these guys really gotta get that hot? So you usually have to use this to like melt them? I'm surprised. Man, these things are a little crazy, huh? Gotta use a whole thing for it. I don't think they'd be that powerful. I can't believe it's not wrought. Yeah, this is bad iron. It's bad iron. This is definitely not wrought iron. How is it not full? Bro, does it really have to be... Okay, it has to stay hot the entire time, huh? It is to keep hot. It is to keep the stuff melted. So I'm going to have to keep this thing going constantly. It has to keep going. Keep staying hot to keep pushing this thing in here. Oh, stop that. No, buddy. No. Do not try that now. Okay. And this is done. We throw these guys back. And now all we need to do is just start tossing them in here. Heating them up. How is this stuff doing? Ooh. It's not doing good at all. Probably using the bellow started using up a lot. The bellow probably caused you to start using up a lot of coal is the thing. Okay, so we just boom. Man. Really? Not hot enough to weld, really? Okay, quick before they're too cold again. Thank you. Okay, throw those guys in there. So now we got a double ingot, which needs to... Wait, can they already be welded again? Darn it. Why didn't I want to weld? Or is it because I had to put it back? Okay, I had to like... Oh, so you don't actually weld it. Oh, you don't weld it. You actually have to do it in the thing. Darn it, I thought it'd be welding again. I don't know, I'd actually have to work on it instead. Man, that's annoying. You have to work. You have to work it into a thing. So what you gotta do is you go, what is this last hit? Just a basic hit. Okay, just so close. There. Luckily, it's a lot simpler since it uses the same thing 3 times, though. It's not gonna be as complicated, luckily. Okay, now we just gotta grab this guy, do like the same thing. Alright. I did it with the last one. Okay, there. Okay, now we just heat them back up a little. Get them a little toasty again. And we throw them in here. Not a pipe. Darn it. Oh, no, you weld them, do you? I think you actually have to weld them, maybe. Do you weld them together to make this? Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. If that's the case, then... Okay, you do. Oh, yeah, you weld them into a double sheet, and then you work on it. Okay. Oh, and then you put the hammer back in. So we're gonna need to, Nope. Okay, so we need to, 1, 2... Oh my god, the fact that I got that in here immediately. Luck truly was on my side today. I'm forging amazingly today, dude. I did that so smoothly. No mess-ups or nothing. No mess-ups? Man, that thing went crazy. I'm surprised it went so well. Now I can actually grill meat properly. I can actually grill meat, guys. I can finally grill meat. I don't gotta, like, do one thing at a time no more. I can actually grill meat. It's a miracle. I can finally do it. It was tedious to get it ready, but I can do it now. Can I go ahead and eat this now? So I get the new thing. Yeah, unique flavor. Yay, I got a new heart. Because I ate enough unique foods. Ate enough unique foods. I got a new heart now. That's so nice. Yep, look at this. We cook 2 pieces at a time. I thought it'd honestly be more than that, but it's whatever. Plus, look at it. It's wood grilled. It's wood grilled. This isn't like burned on, you know, a fire anymore. This is like straight up like, this is fancy stuff. This thing was cooked on a wood grill. It's fancy. You don't get stuff quite as fancy like this. We're living up the high life now. Wood grilled stuff and everything. Crazy. It sucks that they're all not exactly stacking right, but you know, you take what you can get. You get what you get. Okay. Got them all up. Now we just go ahead and just start throwing them in here. Throw them in that one as well. Now we start grabbing all the venison, which have we eaten that yet? We have, so now we just need to put into this now though. Eat it this way. Okay, throw it in there. Throw it in here. Boom. Darn it, yeah, they do just be wanting to take up separate stacks, so it was annoying. I think it's because of like the way it's being taken out. The fact that it's not going into the way it's being taken out is the problem. It's causing it to like come out into different stacks. But I could actually, the way I could fix that technically, it'd be annoying, but there's a way to fix it, and that would just be to turn this all into soup. Don't gotta worry about it being like separate meats and stuff if it's all just soup. We just turn it all into soup. Have you eaten this before? Yep. Just turn it into soup. That's all we gotta do. Okay, cook you guys up. Maybe get one more piece of wood. We might need it. Yep. Cook you guys up too. And you guys. And you guys. And then we just have to do these ones as well. Look at all this fancy cooked horse meat. So much fancier. All the wood grilled and everything. Couldn't want anything better than this. Nothing better. Nothing could beat it. Nothing could beat it. My all fancy wood grilled meat. We're living the high life. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have to like start throwing them on the ground. They're like getting into different stacks. Okay. Throw in different stacks again. Finish this piece. We're gonna go ahead and take the wood out though preemptively so we can turn it off. So I can put the Need to go ahead and turn it off so that I may put my soup on, because we can't get the soup ready if there's other junk in the way. Because it's too hot to take the thing off right now. Much, much too hot. Oh, we need to close, you guys. So how are you there now? Okay, they are not going to be lasting for that much longer, for real. Even with all this cooking, some of them are only going to last like 3 days still. You ready to take off yet? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Now it is. Okay. Throw you on. Set it back up. Nope. I forgot to actually put the wood in it. I forgot about the fact that you do kind of need wood. Okay, now we're cooking though. Grab the water. Just grab a bunch of water in there. Grab a bunch of water and just all the different types of meats that we can throw in it. Any kind of meat we can get in there, just throw them all. Throw them all in there. They'll all work. It'll all work. They gotta. I kind of wonder, I wonder if you could put them in a barrel. Like, how funny would that be if we just start barreling it all? Turn it all like barrels. Just start getting barrels of, just barrels of meat. I forgot about these hides. I forgot I even had these guys still. I forgot they existed. Put that back up. Let's grab some more meat. Go 1, 2. I'm trying to grab like the ones that are in their own stacks so we can get rid of those, like the individual stacks. Like this. Start putting them away. Getting rid of them. Also, we should probably focus the ones that are probably gonna, you know, rot away in a second. Those would probably be the best to focus. Yep. All those guys are finished. Now we just put a new bucket of water in. Or more specific, okay, we need to put the bucket of water. We also need to bowl these guys, get these guys out with bowls. Of which I might have, or I might not have. I do not actually know if I have any bowls. I know there's like, so there's clay bowls I made, but I'm pretty sure I can make wooden bowls now. Now that I've had glue for a while, I could probably start making regular bowls. Yeah, it's just lumber and glue, a single piece of glue. You can make like a few regular bowls. You don't gotta make like expensive clay bowls anymore. We just make good old regular bowls. Good old regular bowls. We can make even more if I just get a little bit of this wood chopped. What wood though? What wood? I don't want to use the birch because that's for other stuff. I'll just, I could probably take out like 2 logs. So you probably don't need every single log in there. Probably not, at least. At least I hope. I hope we don't need every single log in there. Okay, do this, do this. I was about to say, did I mess up somewhere? I just forgot one thing, it seems. Okay, 1 stick. 1 stick. Put this away. Grab this. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. I was about to say, why isn't it working? Oh, I forgot I need to obviously convert it still. Oh, it finished. I'll save the last bit for now. Where's my thing? Right here. Do that. Oh, I forgot I still have my copper axe. I shouldn't have used my bismuth axe then. That's a waste. It was like perfect durability still. It's a waste to use it. Okay, Okay, 6 bowls now, so we can go ahead and start grabbing more soup. Good. Put this back where it needs to be. And look at this fresh soup. Fresh old soup that we just throw in here and forget it existed. Nice. But anyways, this is gonna be the end of the video. It's kind of late. I did this video a lot later in the night, so I'm a little bit more sleepy. Unfortunately, I did this a little later because I woke up a little later randomly today, so this video's a bit late. So not as much time to do this video, but if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and next video, I'll actually get bronze made. Unfortunately, I thought I was going to make bronze this video, but I kind of underestimated how long it would take to mine the sulfurite and the bismuth, and just like getting these stuff crushed and everything and washed. It took a bit longer than I thought, so it's got to be next video where the bronze is actually, you know, made. But anyways, I hope you liked the video. And anyways, bye!